Let's talk about a couple of stories of the morning. Congressman Jim Renacci, nice enough to join us. First of all, Congressman, let's talk about Employ Act that you're introducing. Tell me about this.
Well, good morning, Bill. Yeah, on Friday I introduced the Employ Act, and this bill is aimed at updating our unemployment system, increasing employment, growing business, and hopefully remaining fiscally responsible. The bill would create an alternative to collecting unemployment. If a business would hire an eligible employee, a subsidy would be paid directly to the business at a rate no more than 90% of what the unemployed individual would have received through unemployment compensation. In return for that subsidy, the employer must agree to pay the individual at least 110% of what they normally would receive by collecting unemployment. So it's a matching of dollars. Employee Act will significantly reduce the risk associated with hiring a new employee. It gives businesses the confidence they need to hire more employees. It's a positive implication for the entire economy. Bill, I've heard so many times from businesses, they're concerned, they're looking for something that gives them certainty and predictability. This bill gives the employer who is looking for an employee but doesn't want to risk capital at this point in time some opportunity and incentive to do that.
And we've seen this play out even as late as Friday with those jobs numbers, 54,000, it's just disappointing.
Yeah, I got to tell you, we've got to get jobs. That's what we've got to do, and we've got to do things that will help businesses create jobs, and I'm hoping this Employee Act does that.
Congressman, your office also coordinating a jobs fair Monday, June 27th, Canton Memorial Civic Center. We'll link up and have some more info, too, at WTAM.com, but that'll be a good day to hopefully try and connect some people, huh?
Yeah, we've got an opportunity. We have over 40 businesses already registered. There will be job seekers, hopefully, and businesses willing to hire. We'll be bringing people together. There's free parking, free admission. It's free to job seekers and businesses interested in attending. And as I say, it should be a good event to also spur some employment and get some people talking, the businesses to the employees looking for those jobs.
Finally, Congressman, while I got you, talk about Libya, the president, and whether or not you need some sort of an action from Congress. This is an historic question that goes back, of course, many years, and I don't care whether it's Republican or Democrat. I mean, there is a balance of power, of course, in Washington, right?
Exactly. George Bush came to Congress and asked to go in Afghanistan. George Bush came to Congress and asked to go into Iraq, but President Obama did not ask to go into Libya. I am very concerned about that. On Friday, we passed a resolution requesting and requiring the president to give us in 14 days the reasons why we're there. You also probably saw that Representative Kucinich wanted to actually pull the troops out. I am at a point in time where if the president can't tell us why we're there and what we're doing there, we need to remove any military action going on in Libya.
Congressman Jim Renacci checking in. Congressman, thanks much. Have a good week.
Thank you, Bill.